After a memorable first date, you could think back on everything. Was that just him being nice, or did he genuinely seem interested in you? Fortunately, you can find a lot of clues and indicators to assist you in determining this. We'll go over exactly what signs to look out for both before and after the date in this video to help you gauge how your partner feels. Watch until the very end if you're prepared to unravel this enigma. Number 1. It was easy to talk to each other. He was into you if the talk flowed naturally and he was engaged. Were there many awkward silences, or were you too often chatting? Did he look at you while you were speaking, and did he jump at the chance to respond? He was undoubtedly feeling a connection if he was obviously enjoying the chat. Here are a few more encouraging indicators. He wanted to sit somewhere quiet so he could hear you clearly. He switched off his phone so he could concentrate on speaking with you. As you spoke, he leaned in closer and grinned broadly. Number 2. He asked lots of questions. He was interested in learning more about you if he appeared genuinely curious. If he was curious about all you had to say and inquired about your background, interests, and passions, that's definitely a positive sign. To put the emphasis on you indicates that he wanted to truly understand you so that he could win you over. Asterisk, it's also possible that he asked light-hearted or entertaining questions to better understand your character. He might have asked, "Would you rather be famous online or retire right now?" as an example. Number 3. He tried to impress you. He hoped you would respect him if he demonstrated his good manners or strengths. He intended to leave a lasting impression, so he might have brought flowers, paid the bill, or opened the door for you. Furthermore, he was trying to demonstrate to you that he's a considerate guy if he avoided interrupting you and instead chose to talk about himself later. When he did talk about himself at all, it was most likely to brag about his accomplishments or abilities to you. In order to draw you in, he may have also mentioned the gym or his level of activity. If he talked a lot about his career, it was most likely to demonstrate his drive. Number 4. He flirted with you. Kind words, compliments, and playful remarks indicate that he is infatuated with you. He will try to flirt with you in 2 primary ways. Either he'll find an excuse to touch you, like holding your shoulder or brushing against you, or he'll commend your attractive appearance and captivating personality. He might have made small jokes to lighten the mood, or he might have given you a playful smirk to tease you. He might have stated something like, "You are so much trouble," as an example. He can also inquire, "Are you sensing this chemistry as well?" Number 5. The date went longer than expected. He was hankering after your company if he requested for more time. Let's face it, there were plenty of options available to him if he wanted to end it sooner. You could tell he was having fun if he didn't come up with an excuse or leave right away. It will be obvious that he was enjoying himself if he sought to extend the date. He might have said something like, "I know we said we'd end at 3, but I have the entire day to myself. How about the? All right, so we had coffee. What about lunch now? I don't want this evening to end. Shall we go get some drinks?" Number 6. He texted or called you right away. He's making his interest quite apparent with this maneuver. The 3-day rule, which advises men to let their date simmer and wonder what's on his mind, won't concern him. If he gets back to you right away, you can be sure he won't want to take a chance on losing you or your interest. You'll know for sure that he's pursuing you if he responds to you the same day or within the next 2 days. If he texted you as soon as you got home, he's most likely decided to continue with you for the duration of their dating relationship to see where it goes. If he takes a little longer to respond, it's probably because he wants to follow up with you but doesn't want to appear overly eager. Number 7. He told you he had a great time. He is most likely into you if he gives the date an enthusiastic assessment. Pay attention to the way he writes or speaks. If he expresses enthusiasm beyond a courteous one-liner, he will be unable to stop thinking about you. Furthermore, it's clear that he gave you a lot of thought if he can recall every detail of your time together and narrate it all again. He could share with you his best memory, saying something along the lines of, "I was really drawn to the way you talk about sci-fi. I can't wait to hear more." He might also merely pay attention to your character. He might say, for instance, "You are the most entertaining person I've ever met. Sincerely." He might also show some vulnerability and admit something like, "I had a great time, and I'd like to explore our connection more." Number 8. He connected with you on social media. He was excited to stay in contact if he followed all of your accounts. If he can locate you online, it will be much simpler to follow up with you. Did he make an attempt to informally inquire about the platforms you use or make a suggestion that you two add each other? If so, he most likely wanted to establish more channels of communication so you wouldn't forget about him rather than just gain another buddy or follower. Asterisk to pique your interest in his life, he may have also shared some of his own photos or videos. To pique your interest in his inner circle, he may have also shown you pictures of him having fun with his pals. Asterisk he will most likely send you a direct message very soon. Number 9. He asked for a second date. The strongest indication that he intends to pursue you further is this. He wants to show initiative and take the lead by asking to meet each other again if he is the one who initiates the request. He's so eager that even if you say yes, he won't mind your answer. Once he makes the leap, congratulate yourself and praise him. You've clearly made an impression. Asterisk it's still an indication that he likes you if he mentions somewhere fresh to go since you've given him signals. If he didn't want to follow up, he could have just mentioned that he was busy. Make sure to congratulate him profusely on his audacity. Saying something along the lines of nice. I was anticipating a second date. Number 10. He just gives you a really good feeling. It's most likely a match if you feel both at ease and excited at the same moment. Trust your gut if you can't help but smile and you're very sure he likes you. When two people get together, it's typically rather obvious whether they have similar interests. Simply relish every wonderful memory of the occasion and all the opportunities that lie ahead of you. Please text him to share your good experiences. I'm sure he would be interested in hearing from you. If you liked this video, please hit like and subscribe for Life Issues channel. A channel for all social issues that you may face every day. Thanks for watching.